Welcome back to The Beat Detective, where we continue to uncover Fort Worth's untold mysteries. In part one, we explored the South Side's hidden history, from Hell's Half Acre to the legends of secret societies. Today, we're diving even deeper, connecting the dots between strange symbols, ley lines, and even some of Fort Worth's most iconic landmarks, like the Bass Performance Hall. The energy beneath this city has a story of its own, one that hints at an otherworldly influence shaping its past and present. Let's continue our journey. Fort Worth is known for its cowboy culture, but few realize that the city's layout and landmarks align with mysterious patterns known as ley lines. Ley lines are said to be alignments of ancient, powerful energy that run across the earth. Some believe these lines connect places of historic significance, sacred sites, and even locations tied to occult practices. When we look at Fort Worth through this lens, a compelling picture begins to emerge. Take the Bass Performance Hall, one of Fort Worth's most recognizable structures, with its giant trumpet-playing angels gracing the exterior. The building itself sits on a supposed ley line that runs through key parts of the city, connecting sites associated with unusual or unexplained activity. It's not just a coincidence that some of the city's oldest and most enigmatic locations line up. Bass Hall's architectural style, with its classic columns and angelic sculptures, has long been a topic of fascination, but there are whispers of a hidden layer, an esoteric design rooted in sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is the idea that certain shapes and proportions hold spiritual significance and may influence the energy of a space. The hall's design might just be more than an artistic choice. Some say it's an intentional alignment with these energy patterns to amplify certain frequencies, potentially invoking harmony, or even attracting otherworldly energies. Is it a place of cultural celebration or a modern temple harnessing ancient forces? Tracing these ley lines across the city reveals even more intriguing connections. The lines seem to intersect with places known for their mysterious histories: the Old Masonic Temple, Hell's Half Acre, and even the Tandy Hills natural area. These intersections are thought by some to be focal points where the Earth's energy is stronger, making them ideal for rituals, spiritual ceremonies, and perhaps even the unexplained occurrences reported throughout the years. Could the ley lines explain why certain places in Fort Worth feel charged with a different kind of energy? The Old Masonic Temple, situated along one of these lines, has long been rumored to be a meeting place for secret societies. Its alignment with other historic sites might not be an accident, but rather a calculated decision to harness the energy running through these lines for certain rituals. And Hell's Half Acre, with its notorious history, sits directly along another ley line where crime and violence might have been influenced by these energy patterns. Was this infamous district more than just a place for vice, but also a kind of hotspot where the ley lines converge, amplifying the chaotic energy? And what about the Bass Performance Hall itself? Some locals report an unusual atmosphere inside the building, especially during late-night rehearsals or when the hall is empty. Could it be that these experiences are linked to the energy of the ley lines beneath? The hall's unique architecture, aligned with sacred geometry and placed along a ley line, may act like a tuning fork, resonating with the energies that run through Fort Worth. Interestingly, the ley lines also seem to align with the natural flow of the Trinity River. Ancient Native American tribes considered the river sacred, a place where the spiritual world and the physical world met. It's possible that these ley lines follow the river's path, intersecting with places like Sycamore Park, another spot along the line where mysterious stories have emerged. Ritual practices, both old and new, might still take place along the Trinity, attempting to tap into the energies of the land. Looking at Fort Worth from this new perspective, the city's history and architecture take on a different meaning. The ley lines that crisscross the city connect places marked by mysteries, tragedies, and legends. From Bass Hall to Hell's Half Acre, there's a pattern that suggests that the city itself is a kind of open-air museum of the strange, a place where history, folklore, and the supernatural converge. So are Fort Worth's legends and dark histories merely stories from the past, or do the ley lines point to something more? A kind of energy map that shapes the events and experiences in this city. Whether you believe in the mystical power of ley lines or not, there's no denying that Fort Worth has layers of secrets, each one just waiting to be uncovered. What do you think? Is there a pattern to these mysteries, or is it just a coincidence? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives with the Beat Detective. As always, keep your eyes open and your mind curious. The truth might be closer than you think.